Many of us struggle to get a girlfriend or boyfriend, but in this video, I'm going to explain how it's actually really easy and really simple to get a girlfriend or boyfriend by just letting things happen, by just letting yourself be who you are. This is that advice that like all your parents used to say, just be yourself. Well, they don't really explain how. If you are trying to change yourself to get a boyfriend or girlfriend, then you're doing it wrong, right? That person doesn't want someone who's putting on an act. They want the person that they are. And when you don't change yourself, when you are who you are and you're confident who you are, people are more likely to like those flaws or those negatives that you have, right? If you enjoy who you are, if you like deep down everything about you, then that other person is more likely to like that. But if you're sitting there and you don't feel confident or you don't like who you are, that person's probably not going to like you either. Think of like anybody that you've been like, wow, like I really respect this person, I really like this person. Chances are they had flaws, like everybody has flaws, but they were okay. Like they enjoyed themselves. They still had fun. They weren't unconfident in who they were. And you were like, oh, I like this person. Even though they made mistakes or whatever, you would still be okay because it never made them negative because of their mistakes, right? And people like that. People like when you're positive. Talking to someone that you're interested in should be light and breezy. You shouldn't have to worry about like how you're acting or how much effort you're putting in. It should just flow. You should be able to do nothing at all and this person still like you. You should be able to just truly follow your truth at all times and this person still enjoy who you are, right? Like I don't have 1 million followers on here, but there's a few people who just by me being myself, they love my content, right? And that's how it should be. I shouldn't be trying to get those millions of people that don't love it. I should be being myself and getting those people that do love it. Because those are the people that count. Those are the people that blend with me. And if people don't blend with you because you're acting different than who you actually are, then you're going to be with a bunch of people that don't actually blend with you. They blend with the fake persona that you put on. They blend with the mask that you're wearing, and you can't hold the mask forever. Eventually are going to have to take that mask off, and when you take the mask off, that person's not going to like who you are because you're now different than what they originally liked you for, right? If you have to put in all this effort, like my motto is, if someone takes too much work, if it's too much work for that person to like you, then they're not worth it. And that's how it should be. You should be worried about like if they are good for you, not if you are good for them, right? And the person that's going to be good for you is the person that you don't have to put in too much work for, right? Of course, you got to talk to them. You got to be a nice person, right? But like, if you are like putting in too much effort or putting in too much work, or like it's too much of a struggle to get a person, then that person is not for you. And this goes for anything in life. If you're working at a job and you have to fake who you are or fake the way that you're being, then that job is not for you. That job is for someone else that actually blends with that job. The job that's for you is the one where like you feel light and airy in that job. You never have to like put in a lot of effort. And that's the same with relationships, right? Like you have to put in effort, like you have to do things. If you're in the actual relationship, you have to like make sure you're a good person, right? But it shouldn't be hard to do that. It shouldn't be hard for you to be who you are. You should be able to just blend and mold and flow with what's going on, right? Like Wu Wei. Like you should be able to just be who you are at all times, and that is how you get people to like you, by being who you are, right? If you are putting in, I'm gonna keep hammering this in, but if you are working too hard for somebody, then it's not worth it. Then you're not being who you are, and then you're not gonna have fun because you're gonna have to put on this act every time you're with this person. You won't be able to just sit back and relax and breathe in the fresh air. And that's how it should be. In conclusion, this is how you get a boyfriend or girlfriend, by just being who you are, by letting things happen. You literally just let everything happen. You talk to the person that you're interested in because you're interested in them, and then you just be yourself. you be yourself until that person likes you. And if that person doesn't like you just from being yourself, just from being who you are as an attractive person, then that person is not worth it, right? And then that is how you get a real boyfriend or girlfriend, one that's like really good for you, is when you're yourself and you haven't had to put in any work and you can just float with them. A relationship, you should be able to float in the relationship and not be struggling the whole time. And that's how it should be. So I hope you liked this video. If you watched up to this point, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Red Guru.